Hey there, happy Friday. Thanks for joining me for a craft night with friends. My name is Alyssa Thomas from Penguin and Fish, where we make cute embroidery kits for beginners. And I'm here every weeknight, Monday through Friday at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. And it's a time that we can relax and craft together. So thanks so much for joining me here. We are hopefully going to finish up our owl embroidery tonight. The owl's actually done. We just have the little O's to do yet. And I think I have an idea for that. So we talked about it a little bit last night, and I think I got a fully fledged plan. So we'll be doing some satin stitching tonight. So let's get going. All right. Let's scooch over here. Okay. So here we are. We finished up all of our French knots and did like this rainbow ombre effect with, I think we had 5 different colors. Yeah, 5 different colors going. And I want to do that same sort of feel for down here. So now yesterday we talked about maybe stitching the entire letters gray and then like putting a little bit of color in. But I kind of want to just go with this again, which someone also mentioned last night, I think. But I kind of want to do with the gray. I already have the gray started. I want to go maybe up a little bit, so it's like almost like a horizon line of a lake or land or something like that. And then split the rest of this into these colors. I think that would be kind of a fun thing to do. So, and I almost want it to be the same on both the big and little O, so like the yellow is the same size, and then that, and then, you know, there's a little bit above here, so maybe only the top colors are on this one and not this one. And for that reason, I think I'm going to redo my lines here with a ruler. I'm going to get super picky here. So I think I want like the horizon line to go to about here. So I'm going to just like basically completely redraw my lines, because I'm not entirely sure they were straight before either. Okay, so I think this will be my gray horizon line. And then I need to divide it up into like 5 colors again. So maybe I'll go like closer and then farther away or something. Or maybe not, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, maybe I get a little closer. So like right at the horizon line, there's just a little bit of yellow. And then maybe the orange goes up a little higher. We'll see if this is anything. It's all an experiment, I guess. Okay, 1, 2, 3. It's the next one here. Actually, I think I want to go all the way to the top. So the next one will only be on this one over here. And then right on top here. So, all right, I think that's my new plan, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to just draw some kind of straighter lines here. So, all right, so first up, I'm going to fill in this bottom area with gray. We'll see how fast this goes tonight. Not entirely sure I'll be able to finish both of these. But if not, we will finish it up next week. And I'm doing all my satin stitches horizontal for this one, because that goes with the whole like horizontal horizon sort of look. So I'm hoping this kind of looks like a sunset, like a lake sunset in these O's, kind of like what we're suggesting with the belly of the owl. So hope everyone had a nice Friday. It actually kind of rained all day today. and it was like 20 degrees cooler than it has been, so that's new. But I think it's supposed to get back up to like 85s next week, it said. Exactly, Amy. Amy says, happy Thursday. Just kidding. Happy Friday. It kind of felt like Thursday today, though, because we had the holiday, so garbage day was a day late, so garbage came today, because on holiday weeks, they come a day later than usual, and it usually comes on Thursday, so I woke up thinking it was Thursday, not Friday. All right, so that went pretty quick, that nice little horizon line at the bottom there. So let's go up to that first line on this side, and then we'll get the other side. I think these big satin stitches going all the way across is a lot faster than if we're going like all the way around like that. Like pivoting from the center mark, the radius. I'm doing that railroad technique again where I just stitch with 2 strands and then I split the 2 strands with my needle, like go in the middle of the 2 strands. And then as I pull through, both strands should kind of lay right next to each other instead of being all twisted up. So theoretically, a really nice little satin stitch. All right, I think here's our first line. And I think I'm just going to jump down here to get this other side. So this is like our water horizon line, I think. Man, I might have to get a new thing of floss too to get those, the other O. I think I'm going to do this one first, and then we'll start the second O after. I'm not going to like stick with colors, I think. We'll do one, then we'll do the next. Anne's asking, are we still planning to add color on the O's? Yep, so I changed my idea a little bit from yesterday. So I'm just going to do gray like it's a horizon line of like a lake. So I'm actually going to stop it at this first line here. And then I'm going to just do horizontal lines of the color going up. So it's going to be a lot more color than I was originally planning. But I think it'll be nice. I do like the idea of doing it all gray still, but I don't know. I was looking at all these French knots earlier today, and it's just so fun with all those colors that I wanted to stick with doing all those colors. So we're going to leave this just like so. I feel like I did get a little crooked in there, but I think we're fine. So I'm going to weave in this end, and I'll weave in that original away knot that we did yesterday, and we'll start the first color. So I'm going to start with yellow at the bottom. So the ombre is going to go in the opposite direction of what we did on the owl, but just, so it'll go from yellow to purple, just because that looks more like a sunset. Doing the yellow at the horizon line. Oops, didn't get that last bit. There you go. Okay, and what do I say? Yellow first, so gosh, this really shouldn't take a lot, but more than that, let's see what else we got for yellow. Oh, this is hardly anything either. Let's see how far this takes us. So I'm just doing it with 2 strands again. This is silly because I'll probably have to get more for this guy over here, but we'll see. I might be able to squeeze out just what I need. Like, where's my needle? Hiding back here. this side first. Can you on the page list the colors in the owl? Yep, I can tell you right now. Okay, so we got Bumblebee at the top, so that's the yellow at the top. The next color I have the Tiger Lily color. Then I use the California Poppy, then Garden Rose, and then Lilac Season. So I can definitely go over those again too if you want. All right, so I'm doing this color up to the next line. And I just really feel like I'm not going straight with any of these stitches. I guess it's kind of tough on an O like this, but oh well. So this is really only going to take like 4 stitches. And then I think I'll just travel down underneath to get to the other side. There we go. So I'm going to travel. Oh, I jumped over there. Oh, well, that sucks. I wasted a little bit of thread there. Oh, I might as well just jump back now. I started on the wrong side. I wove into this side, but I started on that side. So wasted a little bit of thread doing that. Oh, well. Those will be pretty once we get the other colors going. But I like the gray on the bottom because then it's like grounds a horizon line, I think. And I think like one more. No, I think that's even enough. I could put like stick one in there, but I think if I just get enough up on the next color, like squishing it down, it'll be fine. I think we actually probably have enough yellow here for when we do the other side yet, so I won't have to get a new piece out, which would be great. Just trying to use up the scraps here. Okay, next up is the Tiger Lily. So let's take a look at that. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of one strand because we're just using the 2. So same thing, I'm going to do the little bit and then go underneath to the next part. I'm going to actually separate these and put them back together just so that they lay next to each other nicer. Okay. So I think I have it where the yellow is a teeny bit skinnier than the next color up. So it spreads out more towards the top, just like really subtly though. So if we really wanted these blended together, we could do the short and long stitch going vertically, and they'd kind of blend a little bit more. But I like just, we'll do them a little bit like this, I think is fine. Actually, we could do it a little bit like how we did the French knots, where I had like an orange go up a little bit into the yellow and then some yellow down in the orange. I could go back and add like a stitch into the yellow to blend it a little bit more, but maybe I do that right at the end. We'll see. All right, I think that side's done. I'm going to just shimmy around the bottom here to get up to the other side. I think this is looking fun though. I feel like I have a knot. I do have like a little weird twist going on. Huh. Oops. Pull the needle off. So what's next? California Poppy. So next week we are doing the pig embroidery. We're going in alphabetical order. So pig is next, and I think that one's going to go super duper fast. I suppose depending on, you know, how we do the letter P's. You know, if we do them satin stitch like this, then it takes a little bit longer. But that one should go pretty quickly, so I'm hoping by the end of the week we can quilt these next two. There we go. That's done. So we'll still be up to date in quilting. And ideally, we'd quilt both of these and still have a day left over, and then maybe we can start going through like the final quilt as you go assembly sort of process. We haven't touched on that at all yet, and that'd be nice to do. Okay. Taking one strand out of here. And then I'm just going to separate it again, just so that those remaining ones are not so twisty. I think when we get this color in, that's when it all starts to look like we got an ombre going, I think. Oh yeah, I like this color. Bright. Bright, bright. This is actually, this specific color is actually a difficult color for printers to print. Like big commercial printers, they have to mix. Usually printers are just CMYK, which is a bunch of dots that are the color of cyan, magenta, yellow, and black, and having those dots together kind of mimic colors. So like, you know, to the naked eye, unless you're looking like really close through a magnifying glass, it just looks like the color. But if you're looking really close up, they are just those 4 colors of dots. But with that process, it's really difficult to get a few colors, and one of those colors is a really, really bright orange like this. So if someone wants this really bright orange in their printing, they usually, like commercially, they usually have to mix a whole special color and add it to the CMYK. Random nerdy design fact for you for the evening. I think this color and like there's some purples that I think are difficult to get to with CMYK. Okay, we'll get one more on this side. See, so I'm getting them a little bit wider here. Uh-oh. Actually, I kind of don't know if I want that last one. I'm going to pull that one out. I think we're a little high up here. Jeez, I can't get both threads. Ah, now I got a knot over here. There we go. What's after this? The garden rose color, the pink color. Actually, CMYK, if you look really close up on it, it does kind of look like all these French knots. We could actually do, oh, that would be really fun. We could do some weird artsy like experiment where we could do, I'm sure someone's done this, but like where we make a CMYK looking thing with just French knots. So we would just take the blue, the yellow, the like magenta and black, and we would just kind of we'd have to like totally plan it out, but where those dots lay on the piece, like if you look far away, like you might, like up close it might just look like a bunch of French knots, but from far away it might look like an actual like design. That would be kind of fun. That's actually how LEDs work too, like the different color LEDs. I think that's just like 3 colors that mixed together get all the colors that you can get with like full LED screens and stuff. Something like that. Alright. Like for each LED, like for a big screen, like how you'd see at like a football field or something, each pixel, let's call it, is actually made up of 4 LEDs, and depending on which colors of those are on or off, it creates a certain color. Alright, I think that guy's done. Let's get that pink in here. I think that'll be pretty. Pink. Ooh, that's too short. This is kind of a short piece, but I think it'll probably be exactly the amount we need. Oh, Kathy says I'm behind on my quilting. Yeah, I was just going over earlier today, like all the projects sitting um, sitting unfinished, and three of them were quilt projects that need quilting. And I'm just like, oh man, when are these guys gonna get done? I have the I Love Home quilt to quilt. That's partially quilted, but not all the decorative quilting yet. Um, and then there's, like, I have, like, a bunch of, like, it's stitched in the ditch, basically, right now. So technically it's a quilted quilt, but not to, like, how I want it to be yet. Not all the free motion decorative stuff. Then there's still the Triangle Tango quilt. He's all pinned and ready to quilt. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I should check on that. I'm hoping, like, my pins aren't rusting or something like that, because it's been pinned for probably a couple of years at this point. So I should check on that guy. And then we have the Aurifil quilt to quilt yet, and I don't have a back done for that one yet either, so that one's gonna take some more work till we're that far. Yes, exactly like that, Anne. Anne says a little like pointillism, like Sunday at the Park with George. We watched that, our the theater here a couple of years ago put that on, Sunday at the Park with George. And it was just so well done. It was fun to watch. Alright, I might not have enough of this pink, which is a bummer. Especially since I'm doing these long bits now. Oh gosh, I'm definitely not going to have enough. I think I can do one more long piece. Maybe I should just try and do these short ones. I don't think I'm going to have enough for that though either. But I do have another piece here, and I actually think the other piece was longer. I should have grabbed that one before this one, but oh well. So I'll just have to come back and do all this pink. But this pink blends really good next to the California Poppy. Alright, that's it. I gotta weave in this end. Didn't quite make it there. Alright, let's grab another piece of that pink. Yeah, here's the longer piece, the piece that I should have started with. I think I'll get these big ones and I'll go back to the bottom one again, the side ones. Alright. I think one more of this pink, and then the rest will fill with, the little end will fill with purple. Oh, thanks, Amy. Amy says the letters are looking awesome. Yeah, I think this is looking kind of cute. Kind of looks like a surfing logo or something. A t-shirt, surfing, something or another. Sunset. Alright, I think that's it for the pink. Let's get a little bit of purple and he's done. Might have time to finish that second O still. We'll see. Okay, and purple. Here we go. Actually, I might have a smaller piece. And nope, we're getting it from here. I should wrap this hoop. This hoop isn't holding as nicely. Okay. Oh, looks like a preserver, like a life preserver, Arlene says. Yep, that's a good point. That's kind of funny. A sunset life preserver. Oh, whoops, I did it on the wrong side. Well, we'll go this way with this one. Actually, that might be a little bit easier. Maybe I'll do the other side, the other O from the right to left like this. So the other one won't get up all the way to the pink and purple. It'll end on the California poppy because I want it to look like they're next to each other. Alright, last stitch on the first letter O. There we go. Cute. It's silly. I like it. Alright, weave in these ends. I think it would have been pretty with gray still and a couple little flecks of color, but this is more fun. Alright. Let's do the other O, the small O. Alright, I'm going to start with that gray again. And actually, do I even have any more? I might have to, oh wait, here's a little bit. Oh, here it is. Thought we got some fresh, there we are. So I just need, oh, this is 4 strands. Alright, I will just take 2 out. And we'll be good to go. So I'm going to start with an away knot for this. Ooh, I made a mess here. There we go. Just so I don't have to jump from here to there. I will start this shape on its own. Nate's asking if these are satin stitches. They are. So we did them all horizontal. And so these are like little itty bitty horizontals, and then as we got to the top, more horizontal ones. So, yep. Bunch bunch of straight stitches next to each other, all lined up. That's our satin stitch. Okay, so let's tie a knot at the end here. Alright, and I'm going to just, let's put the knot like way over here. I think I am going to go right to left. That was working kind of easier. So let's see. Oh, I need to go at the same level as here, so I think I'll start at the top and work my way down this time. Then I'll have to work my way back up on the other side. But the theory is that the line like kind of continues from this letter. But yeah, I like how this is looking. So again, I'm doing this gray. I mean, this isn't like really part of the ombre, really. It's more just to like make a horizon line, like you're looking at water. Ooh, thanks for the balloons. John Boy. All right. And now this one I think I can cross all the way to the other side. Yeah, I'm actually going to just hold it there just to make sure I get it kind of straight. That looks good. There we go. So I'll get these big ones down here, and then I'll crawl up the side there again. Bits down here. I think I might need one more after this one, but we'll see. I think that's probably enough. Alright, let's climb up the side a little bit. I gotta jump up, back up to here. Feels like a ton of gray on this one, but it is in line with this one. The big one. Maybe 2 more stitches. Ooh, my parents came up today and they brought a whole pile of fresh corn. So that'll be fun. I'll grill some sweet corn tomorrow. It's raining all day today, but it's supposed to be nicer towards the late morning tomorrow. Alright, there's our horizon line there. Let's weave in that in. Oh yeah, and I got that away knot still. We'll weave in that too. But gray is officially done. Let's just snip this one right here. we'll go backwards through, just because I don't think I have enough thread. There we are. Okay, get rid of that away knot, and back to yellow. And I think we just had the like itty bittiest pieces. We got that little piece, and this piece is a little longer. So one more little bit of yellow that we'd have to double up, which is about the same as these. So actually, I might use this single piece and double it up, and just like loop method start. I think that'll waste the least amount of thread. So I'm going to just loop these around the backs of some of these satin stitches that are already here. I think I'll start on this side. So I'm just going to go in the backs of some of these stitches, and then I'm going to go through that fold in the yellow fabric, that loop, and there we go. We're just attached to the backs of those stitches. Good enough, I think. And we'll get our yellow in. This is just, this owl with these letters is just wacky. I like it though. Alright, I think that's good. Let's crawl around down to the other side. Get our 3 or so stitches in there and done with yellow. I have barely enough thread for this. Maybe I did 4 stitches. Looks like I need another one over here. I don't know, 3 looks pretty good. I think I'm going to stop there. Alright, let's do the tiger lily. It's fun. Alright, tiger lily. A little bit of you over here. Yep. Plenty. So I can't do the loop method this time because I don't have a loop on that end. It's 2 pieces. So 1 folded. I'm not sure this looks as, like, this looks like a little lower than what I got here, but I don't know, we'll see. I like these ABC embroideries. I like them more and more the more that we do. I think we're getting further and further more like random and playing around with the designs and colors and all that a lot more. It's been fun. Alright, good on that side. Crawl around to the other side. And then we just have the California poppy for the top. Arlene says, getting more creative. Exactly. That's been kind of fun. Alright, I think that looks good for that color. Last color. Oh, Sheila says the owl is so sweet and the letters are amazing. Thanks. I really, really like how, especially the all those French knots on his belly. I think that turned out just so fun. And yeah, these are looking pretty neat too, I think. All right, last color, California Poppy. Oh, that doesn't look like enough thread. Let's see, what else do we got? Oh, here's a longer piece, but it's just a single strand. Oh man, that might be all we have. I'm going to start with the single strand that I can fold in half, but I suspect I might have to use that other little bit up, but I won't have to cut anymore, I don't think, between those two. That's what I'm trying to avoid, cutting anymore. But if I have to, I will. So I'm going to loop around all these stitches. There we are. Boop. And we can get started. It'll start using up the thread when I go all the way across a few times. One more short one, I think, and then the next one will go all the way across. Oh, John Michael says I like the color type. That's nice. Yeah, I like how this turned out. Oh, Arlene says, this idea worked out splendidly. Love how the letters turned out. Yeah, I think this ended up being really, really fun. Wasn't quite there yesterday, but now I'm there. Okay, I'm going to actually bring the whole piece across. There we go. Then I can kind of see if I'm horizontal enough. I'll get more horizontals and then I'll come back and do this little last bit on the other side. And like I said, I think I'm going to run out of floss before I get that far. That was a little high. I thought I was getting a little crooked, so I tried to adjust a little bit there, but I think I gotta adjust it back. Squish it down a little bit. I think one more up here. And then the few down there, but those I think I'm not gonna have enough floss for all this, so we will have to get that extra piece. Yeah, this is my last stitch here for sure. So I literally need that other piece for like 3 stitches, but whatever. That's what has to happen. Got John and my mom over on the TikToks, chatting it up. All right, weaving that end. Get my tiny piece of other orange, same color orange, but my extra little tiny piece, and we'll finish this up. getting there though. Glad we finished it though. I would have been bummed if we had another day that we had to do this on for like a couple stitches, but we're totally gonna finish it. And I don't think I'm gonna add the extra little stitches like in and out of these. I think it looks kind of fine as is. I don't need to add more to it, I don't think. One more tucked in there, I think. And we'll weave in the end and call it done. There we go. It's fun. All right, let's take a look at it, and I think I'll take it out of the hoop too, and we can see how it turned out. But very fun, very rainbowy, fun, and cute and silly. Oh, Jackie says looking very nice. Thanks so much. Oh, Linda says woot woot. Yep. Finished it up. So I'm not gonna iron it or anything now. I'll wait to do that when we're done with the letter P, which is next week. But fun, yeah. It's laying flat and nice, and I like it. So all right, you guys. Next week we'll be working on the letter P. Got the little mushroom down there. I forgot about that. That's cute. Yeah. So I think this one's gonna go really quickly. There's just a teeny bit of satin stitch in the nose. Some French knots there. Otherwise, it's all just kind of backstitched. Always little hooves are satin stitched, and then whatever we decide to do with the letters here. And again, we can do it whatever color. I do have some of the pinks available yet, so we could do that. Excuse me. Sheesh. All right. All right, that's that. Oh, Arlene says, I believe the word is delightful. Yes, that's how this guy ended up. I agree. This one is delightful. All right, everyone. Awesome. So another one done. That is very exciting. And he just turned out so much sweeter than I was expecting going into this week, which is always fun. So awesome. I can clean up around here, and we will prep for the letter P starting Monday. Ooh, and be sure to make sure you're on the newsletter, because we will be sending an email out on Monday that is going to tell you some fun stuff that we got coming up next that you'll want to see. So, all right, everyone, have a lovely weekend and rest of your Friday, and I will see you on Monday at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. Good night.